Hi everybody, Ben from X-Geeks, and we're back with another Let's Play. This time it is After Dreams. This is another game that you can get on Steam for free. From what I've kind of read up about it, it was supposed to be like, it's not a completed project, like the guy was building a game and then lost all the files, so it just kind of, he didn't want to lose it completely and he's never going to go back and complete it, so he kind of basically put up onto Steam what was kind of he managed to salvage. So it's an unfinished game. I don't know how buggy or glitchy it's going to be, but I'm going to give it a go. Just to give you a bit of backstory, the main focus of the story is to answer the basic human question that has pervaded our collective consciousness since sentience. What happens when we die? Now, it was released on the 7th of May 2018. It's got some very good positive feedback and I'm excited to get involved. I will just also add that I'm currently a bit unwell. I've got a chest infection and I've got a wisdom tooth coming through, so I'm currently on a lot of medication, a lot of pain relief, so I'm a bit trippy and a bit spaced out at the minute. So recording this you know, under the influence of codeine and some numbing agents may not be the best idea, although it may heighten the experience. Thank God I wasn't you know, on this pharmaceutical high when I was doing What Remains of Edith Finch, because I think my head may have exploded. So let's see if that impacts on After Dreams. Fade to white. Okay. We're in... oh, we can move. I mean, imagine driving like that. Okay, sensitivity is a bit bad. Whoa! Okay. So, I guess it was in a car crash. Okay, so I can move the mouse. Can't do much else in a minute. Got the ambulance. Ooh, this is a bit Layers of Fear-esque. I know it's not a horror game, but it's got that kind of vibe to it.
So the therapist suggested recording the things I've wanted to say to you since you left. So, what did it feel like when you died?
Ooh, flying through the world. Are we going to hell? Where are we going? I have no idea what's happening, but I like it. I'm intrigued. It's got my attention. Spaceman, I always wanted you to go into space, man. I wonder if we'll run into Matt Damon. Actually, this is a bit Elder Scrolls Oblivion-esque. We are on the plane of Oblivion. So we can run, we can jump, we can crouch. Nope, just run and jump. So let's just do a bit of running. See if we can, I guess we've got to try and make it to this tower. I mean, can we drop down? Ooh, hey, we got something over there. Got some trees. Ah, okay. It's like a unfinished Firewatch. Just oh, thought we glitched then. Because it's unfinished, I am wondering if like it probably will glitch. Can we? Got no settings options. Begin. Oh, dude! Oh my god! So it's gonna take me right back to the beginning. I can't go playing. It's unfinished. Right. Let's cut back to where I was. Right, okay, so there's no save option, so we are back. I've had to do the entire thing again. There's no save, so if we do glitch and we get stuck, we are screwed and we have to begin the whole thing again, which I don't want to do. So this is going to be a complete playthrough. Tape added to my inventory.
I went out to the
Oh,
today.
I went away from it. Thought I actually had it.
It just feels so empty without you. Jessica, God, I can't do this.
Okay, so is this us? Are we listening to ourselves? Let's check out over here, because I did see these things that I wanted to have a quick nosy at. I mean, the good thing is there's no stamina bar on the sprint, so I can just sprint continuously, which is always good. Okay, nothing on the signs, but it's telling us to go this way. We can pretty much scale this, which is good. Ooh, cliff top. Let's try and go around then. Ooh, campsite. It is Firewatch. Oh, careful.
I miss you so much. Nothing has been the same since that day. Jessica? Yeah, I need you to come back to me.
Oh, we Jessica.
Why? Why you? Oh God. Jessica.
Guess that's male privilege on my part that I just assumed was a male character. Apologies for that. So we are Jessica then. That could be our partner. Oh, down. Okay, let's run to the next point. So obviously we can see through. I mean, obviously it's all unskinned and it's all kind of basic and stuff, but I think if this game hadn't been abandoned, it potentially could have been quite pretty.
Dad's been getting worse. He was dropped off by some officers last night. He wasn't driving or anything. They just found him passed out on a bench. Just, whatever you do, Jessica, don't think this is your fault. It isn't. But know that we all miss you.
No, can't put the blame on us. People have got to take responsibility for their own mistakes.
We miss you.
I mean, the voice acting is very good, I must say. Like, I believe the character, so I'm really I'm trying to immerse myself, which can be difficult when a game's unfinished like this. But
the driver was released today. I just thought you'd want to know. Apparently the brake line snapped in his truck and he just lost control. So, Mom's not pressing charges. Just thought that was important for you to know, I guess. And Jessica, I'm so sorry. Jessica, I'm so sorry.
the grief of those left behind. I mean, if I wasn't so kind of like spaced out on Cody, and I might be feeling a bit more emotionally connected to the game. But I'm just in a happy place right now. So if this game can, you know, win over my current kind of state of the codeine, I'll be very impressed that it can beat drugs in the way it has, by taking me from a kind of relatively happy place to a sad one. But if there's more twists and turns to the story, who knows?
So, I was looking around at online theories about death today. Some people think that when you die, your consciousness just disappears. That's it. Poof. You no longer
That's
exist.
personally what I believe, being an atheist.
Others think that life is just a sort of training period for what comes next. But the one I like the most says that when you die, you get to look after the rest of your family in a sort of limbo while you wait for them to come with you. I like to think that you're there, listening and just waiting for me to come to you. Jessica, I still love you, and I miss you.
I mean, you know, I'd never knock anyone who's religious or believes in anything, you know, like, you know, God or anything like that, as long as they're, you know, it's making them happy and they're not, you know, hurting others in the name of their religion, then I've got no problem with it. But, you know, my personal stance is I'm an atheist, I don't believe in God. I'm also a bit of a hypocrite, because then I also like to kind of think that someone special to me, like my granddad for example, I like to think that, yeah, he's watching down on me, that kind of stuff, which is kind of crazy given that I know that's not true, because I am an atheist, I don't believe that happens, but I'm an enigma, what can I say? But yeah, no, I think, you know, if you're religious, as long as you don't hurt anyone with your beliefs, then go about yourself, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. Live your life in peace, don't, you know, annoy others with it. This nice little... that looks like a giant toad. Can I not see that? Like, I've just actually pointed at the screen, like, to try and kind of point out, like, the back legs at the back. So you see there? The legs at the little back, and then you've got the... No, can I see a toad? Leave in the comments, leave me a message in the comments if you can see a toad. Or if it's just me and the codeine talking. I wonder what happens when we get to the top of there, then.
What if you were listening to me? What if
Yo.
everything I said, you were there? I've been thinking about that.
Jaws
I've
theme?
also thought that you would want me to move on.
There's not a shot nearby, is it? Whoa, is that ice been there? Wait, now it's closing in.
Stop now, Jess.
We can't move.
But,
Whoa.
I do love you. I always will.
So he's moving on, so our world's closing. Oh, it's like mirrored. Like, I can't move, all I can do is move the mouse. And now I can move the mouse, but I can't move anything else. I can't move in a direction. So the world is closing in on itself. Oh, it's like some proper Doctor Strange style. I'll be honest, for an unfinished game, I'm intrigued. Like, I'm hooked. Like, this is... Again, I can move the mouse. For our non-UK viewers, you may not have got that song reference, but it's a game show called Countdown. Yeah, it's about what I got to say on that. Hey, we're back at the Toad. Whoa. So this was the direction we're doing. The tower's still there. Right, can we replay? What's... Like, can we still head towards the tower? I mean, it doesn't look like... I don't know. Oh, wait. Can we head this way and go down there?
I know I said I would stop, but, Lucy dumped me the other day.
Wow, you moved on quick.
You're
Man.
the only one left. Or, I mean, the only one I can talk to. I thought we were so perfect together, but apparently she wants me to stop living in the past. So, yeah.
Wow, so we're finding a lot out about our partner. I mean, maybe like, you know, he's already found some because time doesn't, you know, it acts differently here, so we're years in the future now. Don't know. Oh dear, more alcohol.
I never even wanted to be loved, Jess. Look at me, just a piece of shit. Nobody looks at me anymore. Jess, nobody pays me any attention. Shit. You think I'm invisible? Invisible. You know something about that, wouldn't you, Jess? I don't need nobody. I just don't need nobody.
Wow. I mean, the things people do with grief, different things. Some people respond better to others, you know, some people get creative, some people just go into a downward spiral. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. Whoa, nearly fell off the edge. Oh, forgot I can run. Well, though I am jumping about a little bit when I'm running, so I don't want to fall off and have to start all over again. And at the bottom. I mean, do you think heading this direction? Oh, that looks quite spiky. I mean, I think the goal has surely got to be head towards the tower. The Dark Tower. Well, we're here. And there's a boat. Wow. Like, can we get in the boat? Like, this is going to be Lord of the Rings now. Is it going to take us to the land beyond? Ooh, ooh dear. Is that supposed to be blood? Oh, we're moving.
Oh my god, Jess. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just saw him. And, God, Jess. I know you wouldn't want me to. I just got so angry. And Jess, I beat him. I beat him so hard.
Whoa, what you done, mate?
He's in the hospital. Mom had to come pay my bail. Shit. I know I'm better than that. I'm sorry. I wanted to get him back. For killing you.
What? Oh, he's killed the driver. So the driver of the accident. He's like gone and beat him to a pulp, basically. Oh, anger, another sign.
Mom and I can't take this. We can
Storm
barely get
clouds
by
coming
as
in.
it is. Dad stopped by today. He wanted to apologize, but Mom shut him out. He just stood there in the rain for a while and left. I don't know, Jess.
We're flying. We are flying. Storm clouds engulfing us. I mean, this music's lovely. Like, very powerful. Okay, it's a bit Matrix-esque. Thank you for your participation in our little experiment. Now that you have run out of test to complete, now that you've run our test to completion, you shall be purged. Wait, I'm sensing some confusion in you. What? You want to know what happens to your brother? Oh, right. Okay, so it's our brother. Child like you has nothing but a collection of cleverly programmed bits and bytes, a figment of our imagination, if you will. However, I do find your mental insistence endearing. Very well, I will grant you this last wish. Right, so it's not our partner or like husband or whatever, it's our brother. Which makes more sense, because I'm pretty sure it's been saying mum and dad. Don't quite know how I missed on that. Oh. Are we on top of the pyramid, lad? The tower, do you think? Oh no.
I can't anymore. Jess. God, or the world, or whatever, it all hates me. I can't come. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm coming, Jess.
No.
I'm coming for you.
Never the option. Oh boy.
The last remains of Pompeii burn. The gadabout just returned to see the ashes.
Kudos,
covering
Matthew
the
Bower.
ground.
Oh boy, yeah.
Empires burned and cities fell while lovers kissed and said farewell.
Josh
Laid
Woodward
their
for
fragile
Pompeii.
bodies on the ground. But I'm not
Ben Sound, royalty-free music. I know you oh so very well.
To dust I will return again. If
This is quite a nice song, to be honest.
my side,
Which is probably a bit difficult to talk over.
I'll lay down and
So maybe I'll do my little thoughts at the afterwards. Okay, so there we go. That was After Dreams. Very short game, but again, it's free. And obviously, like I said, it was it's an unfinished work. I think it's very basic. Obviously, just walking and learning more of the story. But these are the kind of games that I do enjoy. I do enjoy the story. I enjoy the journey. I like to see the kind of character progression. And here, we're learning more and more about this story in little bits, and it kind of just escalates. And I think that's really in this game particularly, it's very well done. I think obviously if it was skinned properly and it was all like a completed game, I think it would, the potential is massive. So who knows, maybe it will get, the guy will come back to it and finish it off. I think I've read somewhere that he's put out a statement that he won't probably finish it or like redo it, so this may be all we ever get, which is a shame, because I think if it was skinned properly, I think it would be a really nice short game. I thought the voice acting was really good. I thought the sound was great. I think even though obviously the graphics weren't finished, I think what was there, the potential was good. And I like the different dynamics, and when the roof was closing in, and and the boat, and I think what it did well. It's just a shame that it was never the full true experience. I think this game, if it could have been longer, mix up a little different kind of levels, more progression, maybe push it to an hour and a half. I think that would have been really intriguing, and it's a shame that at least at this point we will never get that. But in terms of free game, I think it was a good experience. So tell me what you thought of the game, and your thoughts of what happens to us after we die. Have I offended you at all with anything that I said, like about religion or anything that I during this playthrough? We'll talk about it, in a friendly kind of constructive way. So thank you very much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to share this on your Facebook or on your social media accounts, we would really appreciate that. So I've been Ben. Once again, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.